What's up people, welcome back to the Ditto music channel. Today we're talking about how you can get picked to play festivals, from big, large international events to small local stages. We're going to be walking you through how to use the Ditto Apply to Play festival map, covering top tips from the Ditto blog and give you practical ways to stand out and secure your own performance slots. But before we get stuck in, today's video has a little something extra. We're giving away a Novation Launchkey 37 MIDI keyboard to whoever drops our favourite festival application tip in the comments section below. So if you've played a festival before or you have some tips and tricks for everybody else, leave them in the comment section below and we'll be picking one lucky winner to win that MIDI keyboard. Anyway, without further ado, roll the title! Now, one last thing before we get started. If you're watching this video, then the chances are you make your own music, and if that's the case, then you're going to need something called a distributor. May I recommend Ditto Music? Not only can you send your music out to places like Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, and many more, but you get a 30-day free trial so you can try the service before you buy it. And if that's not enough, you get to keep 100% of your royalties, and depending on your subscription level, get access to all of Ditto's incredible extra features. So if you're in the market for a music distributor, then please consider Ditto Music. Anyway, on with the video. So applying to play festivals might seem like a daunting task. Finding the festivals in the first place, emailing the right people, and how to sort of present yourself to these people to get accepted onto a bill for a festival. Well, we've made this process extremely easy with the Ditto Apply to Play festival map. So let's take a look. So here you'll find the Ditto Apply to Play festival map, and already just at a glance you can see how many opportunities there are all over the world that you can apply to play for free. Now let's say that we want to find something specifically in London. Click London and it will give us the currently available free to apply festival, which is On the Meadow in London, and you can then click apply here. And if we type United Kingdom, it will give us all of the available opportunities within the UK right now. Let's say you wanted to go for, I don't know, Indonesia. It'll give you all of the options within the radius of Indonesia that you can apply to play for free at this moment in time. And the good thing is this map is updated regularly with the freshest free to apply festivals, so if you check back regularly to this map, you'll see some new stuff start to appear as the deadlines increase, maybe for next summer. And as I briefly mentioned, when you find a location and a festival that seems right to you, you get the direct link to the application form, so there's no searching around the internet for the place to go. It's all right there at the click of a button, making it really quick and easy. And top tip, maybe set yourself a reminder to check this map once a month to see if any more opportunities and more festivals have been added, because early submissions usually result in a higher success rate. And it's important to note that any of the festivals that we support via the Apply to Play map are 100% free to apply. This makes it an invaluable resource while planning your next lot of festival appearances. So now we've discussed how to find the festivals in the first place, let's talk about how you can best prepare yourself and which ones you should probably be targeting. It's probably a good idea to go with a more focused approach and target the festivals that best suit the music you make. Sounds kind of obvious, I know, but there might be a part of you that wants to just kind of blanket apply to every single festival in the hopes that maybe 10% of them will come back as successful. But targeting festivals that really fit your genre or your niche is probably the strongest way to go to get the most amount of successful responses. So I guess the rule of thumb is to do a little bit of research on the festivals before you apply to them. For example, who's been previously selected to be on the bill? Are they locally based acts, or do they outsource far and wide to get a more diverse bill? This is all the information that's going to make it way more likely that you're going to get some positive responses when you make your applications. Being this picky and doing your research just means that you're not wasting your own time and the promoter's time, which puts you in a good position to get the most amount of successful responses back into your inbox and a higher chance of landing you on those festival lineups. So this might seem like a really obvious thing to say, but when you're applying to play live at festivals, make sure that you can actually play live and you've got experience playing live. This audience has paid to come to a festival. They might have paid to see a different band. This is your chance to win them over, so first impressions are everything. And the audience is actually not the only first impression that you should care about. The first impression that you should care about arguably more is the impression of the promoter, because this could lead to amazing future slots if you do a good job. Make sure that your set is outstanding. Make sure that you're really pleased with how it's going and have practiced it not only in rehearsals but at smaller venues and your own shows before you go to these festivals and play to a wider audience. as I said, first impressions are everything. So let's say you're really happy with your set, you've played it a couple of shows already and it's gone really well, you're ready to apply to the festivals for next summer. Let's talk about how to maximize your success rate when you're applying to play these festivals. So when you're filling out these applications, just remember to be as honest as possible. You don't want to be pretending that you're a bigger artist than you are, or you can play to a bigger crowd than you can. This will only hinder your chances going forward in the festival scene and also leave a pretty bad taste in the promoter's mouth if they give you an opportunity that you're woefully unprepared for. And there's a few easy ways that you can accurately represent your band to give promoters the best idea of what you're capable of. One of those ways is a really solid live video. It can be rehearsal footage even, to show promoters what you do as an artist or a band. You could even go one step further and get this professionally made, showcasing your full abilities and giving a really nice first impression to the quality that your band delivers. I'm talking 4K cinematic video, amazing sound recordings of your set. Anything that's going to make your application stand out from the crowd. And accompanying this live performance video, consider making a really strong EPK. Now, EPK stands for Electronic Press Kit, and it's a way for people to get a good idea of what your band or your artist delivers from text and pictures and links and all of this stuff, included in one simple PDF format. Now, we've also made a guide to putting together the best EPK, making it as professional as it possibly can be, so I'll leave a link to that in the description box below, so check it out and put your best foot forward when you're making your very own EPK. So you've got your professional live videos of you performing, showing people what you can do. You've got your EPK and that's looking slick. Now you need to focus on the application and actually filling out this form as honestly as you possibly can and answering the questions cleverly. Still honestly though. So most of these applications will ask questions similar to, if not the same as, why do you want to play at this music festival? And the best way you can answer this is, be as honest as you can be. Why do you want this specific music festival? Is it because you've seen artists in the past that you have aspired to be like or have inspired your music, that you can say, well, my music is kind of based around a similar theme or topic, or that band has inspired me, this band has inspired me, and they've all played at your show before and it's gone really well. That is all stuff that will help your case because it shows that you've taken an interest in the festival, potentially been a fan of it in the past, and you like the music that they put on. All of the above meaning that they're more likely to put you in the lineup if you show a real connection to what they're trying to achieve with their event. So your application is on point and you've answered all the questions honestly and made sure that this festival is right for you. You've got your live performance video, you've got your EPK. Now it's the waiting game. You have to submit all of these applications and just wait and see what happens. It's kind of the story of the music industry. Some people get back to you, some people don't, and that is the way it goes. But the way you handle yourself, whether you're accepted or rejected, is also really important. Remember I said about first impressions. Let's say, for example, they don't think you're ready to perform at the festival this year. Best thing you can do is stay humble, say thank you for the opportunity and keep us in mind for the future, because if they don't think you're ready this year, there's a chance that you might be ready next year and they'll remember your name for being grateful, humble and pleasant to work with. And just keep in mind that rejection is all part of the business. There's very few people that go through this industry without any rejection at all. So make sure you take it in your stride, keep moving forward and keep growing yourself as an artist and developing your audience. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the Ditto music channel so you can get more content like this. And remember, if you want to get your hands on that Novation Launchkey 37 MIDI controller, then leave your best comments in the comment section below and we'll be choosing one lucky person to win that keyboard. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next one. Peace.